Good day to all of you. So I'm Faiqah Fouzik, the head of brand and communication of the G17 Global Task Force team, and also the global campaign lead of the Global Week. So this is a very important briefing where all of us will go through the key activations we have planned out for the Global Week and how to get your teams activated. So to give you a small overview of what the Global Week is all about, it is a global mobilization that is held during the high-level week of the UN General Assembly in this month of September. So it's a week where people around the world are inspired and dedicated at taking actions on the SDGs in order to drive change, focusing on this year's theme of climate, justice, and peace. As you can see, the Rotarites is one of the convening partners of the UN SDG Action Campaign, and this year we have also partnered up with the UN Foundation. So the Rotarites and the G17 Global, together with the UN SDG Action Campaign and UN Foundation, invite people across nations to join in solidarity to send a message to call for justice, climate action, and peace. We must make sure that we mobilize all stakeholders and reimagine how we do things to drive collective actions to act for SDGs. Individual actions matter because the power is in our hands. So we can flip the script on the current narrative and keep the promise of the SDGs. Now for the 4 key activations we have planned out. So we have the Tree for Life, the SDG Booth, the opinion leaders, inspire others, and act now. The Tree for Life is a tree planting campaign which was initiated last year across Sri Lanka. And this year we hope to take this across the world. So this will take place from the 16th to the 25th of September, where you have to make sure that every participant of your global chapter plants a tree to yield fruit or vegetable. And please remember that this is a mandatory project where everybody has to take part. Also, they have to upload their tree planting action on the Rotarites website under the Global Week tab to get an e-certificate. And the participants must also share their actions on all social media platforms with our tags and hashtags that will be provided. So this is a sample e-certificate which the participant will receive after they upload their action on our website. The next activation is the SDG booth, which will take place from the 20th to the 25th, but it's a one-day activity. So this is where every G17 university is expected to conduct a SDG booth, more like a public stunt, to create awareness and connect people to pledge solidarity for a sustainable future. So this is an example of the stunt boards provided by us to you with our logos. So you need to use these particular stunt boards at the booths. So as you can see, each board has 2 sides, the negative side of it and the positive side of it. So basically by flipping these signs from negative to positive, we will highlight the importance to flip the script, showing that the power is in our hands to turn in a new direction. So these are little ideas that you could implement at your SDG booths. Maybe you could have little photo shoots and other awareness sessions. And as you can see, the little stunt boards are also used there. So please make sure when you have SDG boards to share your actions and get your universities to also take pictures with the stunt boards in hand. Opinion leaders is the next activation, where this will take place from the 25th to the 30th of September. This is where each global chapter is expected to record stories or messages of 5 individuals. They could be influencers, business leaders, or activists. and they need to share their sustainable journeys and inspire others to combat climate change. Inspire Others is the activation which involves the greater community, where you can partner up with organizations, youth groups, business sectors, schools in your country to be a part of the key activations we have planned. So this way we could get bigger numbers involved. When you look at the benefits of being a key partner, all the contributions towards the Global Week of Action will be recognized and will be placed on the global map of the UN website. We will also be recognizing the commitment of the institution in high contribution to the Global Week of Action. An article along with the logo of the movement will be featured on our official website, and an endorsed e-certificate will be provided for their valuable contribution. Act Now is an optional project where G17 Global Chapters could work on any project of their choice within their country. Even individual projects are also encouraged. So any projects that are implemented in the month of September will be tracked as a Global Week action. Now let's move on to the social media advocacy for the Global Week. Please make sure to tag us and use these hashtags, because it is very important that every individual, the global chapters, ambassadors, partners, the whole team use these tags and hashtags when sharing and posting actions. So you need to tag the Road to Rights, the G17 Global, the UN SDG Action Campaign, and the United Nations Foundation, followed by the hashtags provided below. This is an AR filter by the UN SDG Action Campaign. This filter is available on Instagram and Facebook, where you can record a message using this AR filter, talking about the change you want to see in the world, or how we can flip the script to make it happen. So you can post videos to inspire others, and you can also encourage your followers to use this AR filter as well. This is another filter known as the butterfly effect of action. This you could choose a butterfly dedicated to a SDG goal, and then you can record a short video or take a picture with the filter and tag us and use the hashtags as well. So this is the timeline. So on the 13th of September, we will be having the social media shoutouts from all G17 ambassadors on all platforms. So we will be providing a toolkit with all the captions which would be used for every platform. Then we will be having the tree planting campaign that will be launched on the 16th. So you need to have social media shout outs on the launching of the Tree for Life campaign as well. Then from the 20th to the 22nd, it would be creating awareness using these AR filters and the butterfly effect filters of Act for SDGs on Instagram stories and Facebook stories. Then from the 20th to the 25th, there would be the SDG booths of every G17 global universities. And then from the 25th to the 30th, we will have the opinion leaders videos where each global chapter will feature 5 individuals from their country to inspire others. So the expected outcomes are you need to get your teams activated. So each key activation should have a separate team. So the structure of the team will be explained in the next slide. Then make sure the teams use the resources provided by us. So we will be providing related logos, then the stunt boards for the SDG booth and other little toolkits. So please make sure that you use them. Then every participant must share their action on their social media platforms using the relevant tags and hashtags provided. all G17 social media platforms should promote the different key activations we have planned. And also, a written article per project has to be submitted for editing. So this is the structure where we have the global campaign lead, which is me, and then we have the leads for the Tree for Life, the SDG booth, the opinion leaders, the Inspire partnership team, and the media team. Next, we have the 13 global coordinators, where each coordinator will be allocated a global chapter to work with. Now, moving on to the Global Goals Week National Committee. This is where you have to form your committee um, in your global chapter. So you should have a national campaign lead. It could be 1 or 2 persons. Then at the next level, you need to have separate national project heads for Tree for Life, for the SDG booth, for the opinion leaders, for the inspiring others, and for the media team, followed by the volunteer teams. So for the national project head, for the partnering aspect, we've decided that it would be best if the executive of partnership could head that team, and for the media team, it would be better if the G17 media department would take over that as well. So these positions can be filled by motivated and enthusiastic individuals from the executives, the university ambassadors, university coordinators, or you can even call for applications. You can get outside volunteers to join for the Global Week as well. So that's about it. So let's make sure we mobilize many actions possible to make the Global Week a roaring success.